Alright, another day, another topic, and today's topic is this is my Steam page, or this is my Steam library page, showing that I already played Monster Hunter Wilds for 80 hours. The reason why I'm showing you Monster Hunter Wilds, it is because we are going to talk about Monster Hunter Wilds review. It's not really review, it's like an article by GameRant. I already finished the game. I already fought the almost all the Temper, Gore, Magala, Rado, and all the Apex Predator, Apex Predator, Apex Predator. Is it Predator? How do you say Predator? Predator. Oh my god. Predator. Yeah, I already fought all the Temper Predator. And now let's see this article. This is the 8 hardest monster in Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds is an easier game to get into past entries, which some diehard fans are having problem with. They will be ranked by difficulty and their mission structure in the story. So difficulty and the mission structure. Okay, so it's like ranking the monster based on the quests of the story maybe, but yeah, let's see. Monster Hunter Wilds is easier, don't get me wrong, it is easier. Some people saying, oh, it is easier because you already fought Alatreon or Safi'Jiva or that. Monster Hunter is definitely harder for the late game. Even on the first few hours into the game, Anjana basically reduce the player base that people buying Monster Hunter World and then playing the game, and when it come the times you have to fight Anjana, some people didn't pass that and just like calling it quit. It's like Elden Ring, right? And in Monster Hunter Wilds, I don't think there is this skill check monster or boss, because it does feel easier. It does feel easier for me, at least. And number 8, Balahara. It is not devilishly evil boss fight, but its slender body make it hard to hit. My first encounter with Balahara, it's not on a mission. It is, I saw it on my books, I saw it on the maps, and then I fought them. And even though Alma says like, oh, you're not authorized, I don't care. I fought the monster, and that's it. Good fight though. It's still a good fight. Yeah, Balahara 8. I guess that is another monster that you could put on 8, like Yian Kut-Ku. I don't know. Let's see. 8, it's pretty high for Balahara. Yian Kut-Ku on the 7. Okay, great. This is hopefully this is a great article. Like, let's see why Yian Kut-Ku is on number 7. Yian Kut-Ku is the first major hunt. It's the first major hunt players will get into after they beat Monster Hunter Wilds. True, in this fight, players have to catch the beast, and catching, while beneficial, it is not the exact science, which is one reason players may have trouble with the mission lured by abundance. If you're playing this, I think this is based on the story, like based on the story quest, something like that. Yeah, Yian Kut-Ku can be difficult because it is one of the first monster that you fought in in the high rank, which fighting Yian Kut-Ku on the high rank can be difficult because, again, it is true, the sporadic behavior and the rapid big packs and all of that. But what makes it difficult, it is not because of the Yian Kut-Ku itself, but because you are entering the high rank. So by this one, I would say Balahara can be replaced with Anjarakan. That's my tier list. I think Anjarakan before high rank, before you finish the game, it is still one of the, not difficult, but it's somewhere there. Definitely Udra or Sooo still much more difficult than that. After Yian Kut-Ku, we have Hirabami, bro. So Hirabami, it's not really that difficult. I wouldn't put Hirabami on the number 6 or after the Yian Kut-Ku, because Hirabami is, oh my god, Hirabami is easier. I have to turn on the fan because it is getting hot. Don't really fly that high that you couldn't hit them. I'm mainly using Charge Blade And it is still easier. Just mount your secret, run around, jumping from the secret, hit them. It is still easier. Trust me, it is easier than Yian Kut-Ku. So Hirabami is a challenging in some way. Balahara is. Hirabami also has slender, snake-like body that makes it hard to hit with additional benefit of being able to fly. Unless players are coming into the mission, fight or flight with a bow or some ranged weapon, then they may find themselves playing the waiting game. No, because you can see that the tail will always somewhere above the ground, and you can just spam hit the tail over and over again. The tail will be broken into many pieces, like always tail broken, tail broken, tail broken, tail broken, and eventually you get all the pots as well. You got the shooting pots, the slicing one, and just spam it when they're fly. That's why you have to hit the tail. The tail is also the weak spot, which is kind of funny. But nah, Hirabami, I wouldn't put Hirabami on 6. Udra, okay, Udra on 5. Fair. Taking Udra in either initial story mission, the Plague Flame quietly manifests, or the later mission, scorching the earth once more, doesn't matter. Udra is easily one of the strongest new monster in monster. It is a giant octopus that has massive reach. There are areas it goes to in Oilwell Basin that are more open, but its nest is so cramped that there is barely enough room to dodge its attack, which may result in game over more than once. Yeah, I agree with this one. A Udra can corner you in legit corner that you cannot escape. And then because of these many tentacles, this is one of the new monster in Monster Hunter Wilds, and in the entire entry of Monster. I don't think it's the entire entry because we have Yamasukami, but yeah, Yamasukami, I couldn't imagine fighting Yamasukami after Udra though. But yeah, this monster can corner you and it can hit you from any direction, all the direction. Because here's the thing, playing Monster Hunter, sometimes one of the easier way to fight a monster in Monster Hunter is that hitting them from the back, hitting them from behind the legs or at tail area, just back area, and then just keep hitting them. That's one of the easier way to approach the monster. Never approach the monster head to head, like your head and then their head, and they can spew out anything: fire, ice, poison, lightning. That's why you fight them kind of like on the back. But with Udra, there is no back. You can go behind them, but that's not a safe area because Udra has all the tentacles that on all direction. Yeah, I mean, put it on 5, sure. I guess, sure. 4, Zoh Shia. It's the final boss, low tier in Monster Hunter Wild. It is giant dragon-like beast that player don't have to worry about chasing. They will always contain in the room with the dragon torch fit it's off. Zoh Shia, I guess for the new player can be challenging, but I finished the world. That's why I am so I recognize and then I knew what to do, because I already fought this kind of monster, which is the Safi'Jiva and then Safi'Jiva. Mostly Safi'Jiva. I already fought Safi'Jiva more than once, and when fighting this Zoh Shia monster, this dragon, it is not that difficult. But I can see that you put it on a 4 for the new players, because yeah, the fire one, these fire breathe supernova kind of a thing, it is not like Safi'Jiva, which for me, who experiencing fighting the Safi'Jiva, fighting Zoh Shia, it surprises me because he's about to do the one hit move. So I hide behind the rock, and then no, it's not one hit move, it's like one continuously hit, and I just have to heal. I'm panicking in the middle of the I'm just spamming the heal because turns out it's not supernova, but they said that you can avoid this attack by getting around the Zoh Shia, but at that time I didn't know that. That's why I'm just spamming heal at one spot, like behind the rock, that just disintegrate and then vanish at the end of that. Fun fight though, fun fight. I like that because it is like showing the new players like what type of monster that you can fight in Monster Hunter Wild or in Monster Hunter in general, from the parry monster to this really epic fight of big dragon monster. And then it also it has surprise mechanic for the veteran one, because when I fought Safi'Jiva or maybe the newest one, Jin Dahaad, I just hide behind the rock and that's it. But this one just surprised me because the rock disintegrate right before the attack of the fire ends. And it's just, oh my god. It's good fight. It's good fight. I like it. I like Zoh Shia. Gore Magala on the third. Sure. Let's surprise us by who's the first one, because I will put Gore Magala at the first one. I will rank it first. Magala will appear late into the game's second campaign under the mission Shrouded in Black. It is returning monster in the series. It is yet another dragon, but this one plaguing others around the Forbidden Lands to have frenzy, thus making them go berserk. For example, players also have to hunt and face an evil monkey touched by the frenzy called Plangonga. Yes. Put Gore Magala on the first because how frantic the movement is, how fast the movement is, and how somewhat big the monster. I mean, from the monster size, Gore Magala is big, like considered as a dragon, which is not really a dragon. It is a semi-elder. It's like almost become a dragon. Gore Magala is somewhat big, and seeing his move faster, or maybe the same as the pace of the move is almost the same like Plangonga, with that size, it's crazy. And also the attack, oh my god, the breath attack, I still couldn't. Sometimes it's hard for me to evade the breath attack without using the evasion mantle. I will put Gore Magala on the first one because it is legit difficult, especially if you're fighting the temper one. I'm just saying, good luck. Jin Dahaad on the second. Okay, let's read it first. The first encounter with the Jin Dahaad in the Rhine Jin trial is pretty epic one, with multiple chase scene in ice shard cliffs. With assistance from multiple support hunters like Olivia, it is not that hard of a fight. However, the later encounter in Frozen Lord on the Precipice, which is I believe there's the normal quest, is a whole other experience that will test the patience of any player. Its large size can blow through players like nothing, and its various beam attack can one-shot them. Plus, it has a lot of HP, and the fight just keep going on and on. Yeah, sure. But Jin Dahaad is easier than Gore Magala, far easier than Gore Magala. I will put Jin Dahaad story quest below the Anjarakan. Anjarakan, the Udra, Sooo, still much more difficult than Jin Dahaad. Is easy. It's big, it's slow. You have to quote unquote learn or see the clue that is about to do something. It's really slow. It's really slow. Jin Dahaad, it is slow. And the key to fight this Jin Dahaad, break 4 of the legs like this. There is this kind of a fin things. Break the lower back, and then break the head, and then break the last one, break on the shoulder. And when Jin Dahaad doing the circling attack, like it's about to, like doing the supernova one, just drop the stone. That's it. And do it like 3 or 4 or 5 times. It's really long fight, but I wouldn't call it difficult. It is easy. It is easy. Playing through the games using Charge Blade as well. This fight is really easy. Jin Dahaad, don't get baited by this. And the first one is Arkveld. Player will first meet this new monster as Guardian Arkveld, then fight it twice in the first half of the game. While challenging both times, the fights are manageable. It is not until the real Arkveld appears in the final story mission, Awakening from a Dream, that things take a turn. Like Jin Dahaad, Arkveld has a lot of HP and it will take players on a tour through the Windward Plains before it will eventually fall. Its material can get players some amazing gear in Monster Wilds, but the idea of challenging it multiple times, it is not exactly a fun prospect, as it does not get any easier. Arkveld, yeah, Arkveld is I believe this, like, if you can get through all of that and then you fought Arkveld will be like a skill check by this monster. You will get skill check. Yeah, Arkveld is difficult, but I wouldn't put it on first one. I mean, sure, I can argue that the Arkveld on the first one, but putting Jin Dahaad higher than Gore Magala, nah, because definitely Gore Magala is much more difficult than Jin Dahaad. Jin Dahaad is easy. I will put Graphios higher than Jin Dahaad. I will put Jin Dahaad lower, like below the Graphios, because Graphios can be much more difficult. Anjarakan, where's Anjarakan? Where's Sooo? Where's Rathalos? Like, yes, I don't think Rathalos has a story, but yeah, this is GameRant rank written by Tristan Jurkovic on a March 9. I will say this rank, it's okay. Just, I mean, of course it's different rank. Just, but you're putting Jin Dahaad over there. I mean, sure, this is your opinion, right? This is how you feel or how you felt when you're playing the games. Some of them I agree, some of them I heavily disagree, especially the Jin Dahaad, and then not putting the other monster like Anjarakan, Sooo, Doshakuma. Oh my god, Alpha Doshakuma can be so annoying. It should be replacing Balahara. I do believe that Alpha Doshakuma should replace Balahara in this spot. But sure, that's it. Anyway, it's about Monster Hunter Wilds, one of the games that I'm still playing it right now. This is one of my favorite games, and thank you for listening to me yapping about my favorite game, Monster Hunter Wilds. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Don't leave the dislike, please. Don't forget to leave a comment though. That is the hardest boss in this video. It's like a skill check for you. If you can leave a comment, then you can survive through all my videos. Try it. I'll see you guys next time.